In the direct, presented. So the first thing is the Roost. And if you guys don't know what the Roost is like, it's basically like a cafe where this stoic pigeon character named Brewster, he makes coffee. He's really good at making coffee with having an amazing blend. And in the older games like New Leaf, you were able to make coffee for Leaf, Sahara, even Red, and even Tortimer. We don't know what Tortimer is going to be used for, but Tortimer is like everyone's like kind of like he was kind of like one of the first like really big characters because he was in like the original Animal Crossing. And even Katrina's gonna be there too. Like, they did not give us a lot of detail on what these things are gonna be used, what a lot of these characters are gonna be used for. So it gives us a lot of like really excitement of like being able to experience all these things for like new. And even Reese and Cyrus, they have a special role with like bought like pre-made items. You get to like customize them finally, which I'm really excited about. And then next is group stretching. Now, group stretching was like in the original Animal Crossing, and it was like called group aerobics. And I think it's pretty cool. You get more like interactions. It's like it feels like it gives more life to the game, but it's just something you do in the morning, and like you get to participate too. But like I kind of find it a little bit boring, and like it'll kind of get old really fast. Like, oh, you're doing the same like stretches, unless there's like some kind of like thing or incentive to be able to go there. I don't think I'll be doing the morning aerobics for like maybe I'll do it like once, but I won't do it like a lot. Now, ordinances is like another big thing, where like ordinances in New Leaf was basically like you change like how the town works. Basically, like in one of the ordinances, it's called the Bell Boom Ordinance, where things like it's kind of like a pro and a con type of things. Like you get like the Bell Boom, things cost more, but the things also like sell for more. I don't know by how much, but I'm pretty sure by a lot or a good amount. By like maybe half the amount. Or like early bird ordinance, where everyone wakes up early. If you're like an early bird player, you get to like have your stuff, like shops open up earlier, and you get to play like the game, and like earlier in the morning, or like the night owl ordinance, where like everything opens later, but everything stays open later as well. I find it really cool. It brings a lot of life to the game, and I'm really excited to use this. It's like a pretty good use. Like I feel like it's pretty good to like help you with certain things. So now here are like a lot of the smaller things. So like home upgrades, like you get to get like ceiling furniture, and you get more bridges, and you get more storage. I think you get like up to 5,000 to like storage now, like because now it's like 2,400, but they changed it to like 5,000. And now cooking is another really exciting thing. They added whole new crops. They added like tomatoes, wheat, they added sugarcane, potatoes, carrots. Oh my god, I'm really excited because like I have a restaurant in my town, and I don't have a use for it besides like decorations. But now that we have like you can make actual food, you can pretend like you have a restaurant or something like that. Or like if you have a restaurant and you're trying to make like videos and stuff in like Mars Island, and you want to make like food and stuff, that's a good thing too. I find it really cool, and I'm really excited to it. Now, custom fencing. Everyone's been wanting to like customize fences for a long time, and I'm really excited for it. It just brings more customization options, and makes you like you're able to use like the fences more, because like, and I think it's like the natural fencing, or like just the basic like a picket fence. It was only a brown, and I get like a white picket fence, which is pretty cool. Like I said, ceiling furniture, really fun, more customization options for your house. Accent walls, which I find really cool. Like instead of if you like a certain part of a then more fences akin to like customized fencing. They added a lot more fences. I think they added like maybe 10 more fences. And then more custom design options. What this means is that you get more ways to use your custom designs. Like you get to make them into like you get to use like custom designs and make them into outfits. Like if you have like a floor or like a pathway that you like for some reason want to make it into an outfit, you can. But also a good thing is that you can also make them into flooring and like wallpaper, which I think is really fun. And then next is like a new camera features. Like you get like a first person view on the camera, so you can make like Animal Crossing vlogs. That's kind of what I got. It's like, oh, Animal Crossing vlogs, which is like kind of fun. And also you get to do like tripod version where you can like go out and like take pictures with them. It makes it look like you're actually like holding the camera instead of like the camera now where it like looks like there's like a helicopter like taking a picture of you. And then new hairstyles and reactions. Hairstyles I find really cool. A lot of people like hairstyles. They're adding a lot more hairstyles, especially with Ariat. Reactions, I don't really use reactions. And yeah. And new like Nook Miles items. I saw a lot of carnival things, so I want to make like a carnival in my island, which is like really fun. Outdoor storage. You can finally like put like there's finally like a storage cabinet where it connects to your house storage. And you get to take things out from your house storage without having to go back in and out of your house, which I feel like one of the best like kind of like not slice of life, but like life improvement things. KK Slider songs. I've been just trying to get up on KK. Like I like a lot of the KK Slider songs, but like cool new songs. Gyroids is also a really cool thing. Because like gyroids were in a lot of the other games, and now gyroids are in this one. Gyroids look like kind of more stylized, a little bit smaller, and I find them really cool, really fun. Outdoor ATM. So now instead of having to go all the way to like the resident services center, you get to just like place the ATM outside your like basic your Nook like granny, your Nook's granny. The ladder kit, you get to make like basically like place ladders wherever you want. And to make like little like hidden entrances to things that you don't want to like have to build like a whole like new like stairway for. Navigate tight spaces. So basically like if you have like a kind of like a tight pathway that you weren't able to walk through, now you can like walk through it. Villager hangouts, villagers will finally like invite you to hang out at their house, and villagers will also come to your house to ask you to hang out with them too, which I find really cool. And now they're also adding new villagers. They're adding I think 8 new like actual villagers and 8 like returning villagers from older games. And now time to talk about the biggest thing that was like announced in the DLC. Happy Home Paradise. The paid DLC of the first paid DLC of Animal Crossing. I'm surprised they actually waited this long for paid DLC. But I am super excited for it. I plan to get it, no doubt about it. It's basically a whole new other game, basically a spin-off game in Animal Crossing. So if no one knows about this, there used to be a spin-off game called Happy Home Designer, where you basically design homes for villagers, but basically you do this, but in an archipelago with a bunch of different islands that like look different. Like you can have a beach island, like a winter island, and like different things, and you get to make like the perfect vacation home for villagers, which I find really, really, really cool. And they even added more like new buildings, like they added like schools, restaurants, and like doctor's offices on the actual islands themselves, which I find really cool, and I'm super excited for that. So my overall reaction to the direct is that I am really excited for this direct. I think this like really like revamped